What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmont back again with another statue and figure talk. This week I got some pretty awesome figures and statues that I want to talk about. It's gonna be a quick episode because you know what, I'm doing this a little bit late and the NFL draft is about to start, maybe like an hour or two, or a few hours here, so I gotta get ready for that. But I won't waste any time, and let's get started with all the pre-orders. First, pre-orders, new releases, and then pre-owned stuff. So I got some pretty awesome pre-owned stuff that I found, and unfortunately there's a few of them that were already bought, so I have to go and find some new ones, but I did find some pretty awesome ones. So the first one we're going to be talking about is the pre-orders. I'll do this one first since it's only one site here. The first one is from Big Bad Toy Store. This is the Captain America Civil War 1/6 scale movie masterpiece, and this one is Black Widow. This is actually from Hot Toys. So if you've seen the Hot Toys figures, they have a lot of them, a lot of mostly Iron Man ones. And Iron Man probably has like 50 of them, but at this point, and everybody else, you know, has like 5 or 6. But this is pretty awesome. This is Black Widow from the Civil War movie. You see a little bit of what she looks like, so pretty awesome stuff. 1/6 scale, so about 12 inches tall, and then it's set to release in about November 2016, so towards more the end of the year, and then it sits at about $219, which is about the right price for 1/6 scale figures. Mostly if you go to the sideshow and all that, you'll see it. It's about the same price. After that, we move on to AmiAmi.com. Got about 2 figures there that are on pre-ordered. One of them is really a reorder, I should say. It's being resold, reissued, reprinted, so whatever you want to call that. I just say reissued, I guess. This is from the Miramasa Blade game. This is, was it Kangeku? Which is an awesome figure. I've been looking forward to this one since, you know, for a while now. I do kind of want to get it, but, you know, I finally found out that they were doing a reissue for that, so I'm super excited because, you know what, you can find this one at about 16,000 yen, which is about $150, which is pretty expensive, but you can go to AmiAmi.com and it should be on the front page. If not, go to figures, new figures and things like that, and then it should just be there. So and I'll post a link for that too, so you can look at the pictures and everything like that. So it does sit at about 11,000 yen, which is a lot cheaper than where you can find it. Like I said, I seen it go up to 19,000. I seen it kind of sit at the 15,000 range, but you can get the new reissued version for about 11,200. So about let's see, $110 or so like that, which is a pretty good price. And it does have a release date of November, so kind of far into November. I see some other figures from this, you know, what this is it is an Alter brand anyway, so Alter always makes some cool stuff. I will have a review for a Alter figure. Hopefully should be after, should be posted up maybe tomorrow or so. I just gotta render it and everything, cut it and do all that stuff, so I have one up. You can probably guess what it is, but it's awesome. But this one looks cool, and like I said, it's a figure that I've been looking forward to, and I have it pre-ordered, and you'll see it in November. Next up is an AmiAmi exclusive, the 7th Dragon. Was it 3 code VFD, some long name. I think this is from the game, the one that's coming out for 3DS. So this is the Rune Knight Yuri in a 1/7 scale. I'm going to be posting pictures, should be by now, but it just been put up for pre-ordered. It does have a release date of October 2015. How tall is it? About 2. Okay, so it's maybe about 10 inches tall. Or it's about 9 inches, maybe 8 to 9 inches tall. It does have, like I said, it does have a release date of October, but it's a pretty pricey figure. You're looking at about 14,350 yen, so about, what is it going to be, about $140 or so, so a little bit less than $135. And it's an expensive figure. I don't know if it's gonna be like the samurai one, where if you buy it, you know, the the pre-owned or the secondhand price would just be super expensive. I don't know. There are two versions for this. I think there's actually one that's a little bit cheaper. Maybe not. Maybe this is the cheapest one, but there is one that has, I forgot what it was. You get something extra with that, which I think is about 17,000 yen. So it's a little bit expensive. So I decided to choose the one with just the figure. I don't know if it's going to be in that realm of the samurai original color with the black hair. I don't know if it's gonna be that price, but that's the only one that I've seen so far that's really expensive. But the rest are in like the mid-range tier, $120 and things like that. So I don't know if you're a big fan of the game. The game is coming out pretty soon, so but I would definitely keep an eye out for that one. Like I said, it does have a release date of October, I think it said, October 2016, and it's made by Vertex. Vertex does some pretty awesome figures, so we'll see how that rolls. Next, well, that's the end of the pre-ordered stuff. Now we are looking at the new releases. This one's from, both of them are from Big Bad Toy Store, so all in stock stuff. I did have a figure that I was going to talk about, which was Vampirella. Fortunately, that was from yesterday's deal. That was like $40 off. It's usually $180, $89.99, but you can get it for $149.99, which unfortunately, I kind of got stuck playing Alienation instead of doing my video. So if you haven't seen Alienation, I would definitely go out, and I do have videos for that, but there's a bunch of videos should be out for now. It's so addictive. Anyways, we're not here to talk about games. We'll leave that for tomorrow. But like I said, this is from Big Bad Toy Store. This is the Star Wars Episode 7 ArtFX Plus statue line. This is Kota Bukiya. This is Captain Phasma. I think that's how you say the name. The chick from, where's the chick from Star Wars, and she's in the storm. I don't even know, it's Stormtrooper, I guess, but a different color. I don't know what you call them. I'm not into the Star Wars lore, so. But this is from the Kota Bukiya, and the Kota Bukiya usually does really awesome stuff. This, fortunately, is the 1/10 scale, so they're about literally 6 to 7 inches tall, a little bit smaller than what I like, but Kota Bukiya are really good at what they do, and they have really, really good prices for their figures. So this one does have, like I said, it's out now. So you could go to Big Bad Toy Store, and I'll link everything where you can find it. It is priced at $59.99, which is listing price at $69.99. But it averages about the same, closer to the same. You're looking at maybe a $5. It depends on where you live, about $5 to $10 shipping, maybe closer to $6 or $7 shipping. So you're roughly around $65 to $67 anyway. So it's kind of close to that listing price, but it looks cool. And if you're a big fan of Star Wars, I would definitely go get that. Like I said, this is the ArtFX Plus line, so they're more of the 1/10 scale. I think the ArtFX Plus are usually the 1/10 scale, and they're usually about 7 inches tall. So next up is from Bandai Japan. This one is also on Big Bad Toy Store, and like I said, I'll have a link to that on the not comments, but on my video descriptions. This is a SH Figuarts line. This one is Pikachu, which looks friggin' awesome. It looks weird with the little joints that you can see and things like that, but it looks like you can put on different faces for Pikachu. You got like a normal face, a happy face, and like a fighting face to that. So it's pretty cool looking. It's about 3.9 inches tall, and it looks freaking awesome. If you're a big fan of Pokemon, and mostly Pikachu, Pikachu is the face of Pokemon, so if you're a big fan of that, I suggest you go out and get it. It's pretty expensive. You're looking at about $44, $44.99, $44.99, I should say. And it looks awesome, but like I said, it's pretty pricey. It's a smaller figure. It's kind of like in the line of my Dragon Ball Z ones. The Dragon Ball Z ones were like about 5 inches tall, so it's a little bit smaller, but you're looking at a Pikachu. It's kind of small, but it would probably just sit in your little desk or something anyway, so it would on my desk. Mostly because it's a shorter figure. The Dragon Ball Z ones, they do stand, but they're a little bit taller, so they're kind of wavy and stuff like that, so it looks cool. $44. I think it looks freaking fantastic. Then we are going to be looking at the pre-owned figures now. Of course, I always go to Miami.com. I do have two for Miami.com and two from Mandrake.jp. which .jp, you could also switch it over to the English site. Sometimes the English in the Mandarin doesn't have what the Japanese sites have, but most of the time it does. There may be a few of them that won't show up, but pretty awesome stuff. Anyways, from AmiAmi.com, the first one I have here is Telos from the Xenosaga 3. It's a Figma figure, so it's a little bit smaller. You're looking about 5 or 6 inches tall. It kind of coincides with the one I had from last week. It has, it doesn't have as cool as Cosmos does. You know, all that gear that Cosmos has, but it, you know, it's Telos. I wish they did the same thing too, but she looks actually really cool. It kind of would look cool if you got the Cosmos ones and you could have that one. But I think it still looks freaking fantastic. I do want to get the statue one. The statue one's a little bit more expensive. You're looking at like 10,000 yen or something, so $100, about $90. But I'm still looking forward to that. I still want to get that one. I still want to get the other Cosmos ones. But anyways, we're here to talk about the Figma. It has a box or item of A and a box of B, so still really nice. It does have a price of 3,080 yen, which is about 29 something dollars, which its original listing price is at 4,000 yen, so about $39. So you got about 25% off, which is pretty cool, about almost $10 off. So I think that still looks cool. Like I said, these are awesome looking. Figmas are fantastic. The ones I really want to get are the ones from Berserk, which is Guts. Him and his wolf armor. I think it's what they call the wolf armor and the normal one, but they're expensive. They're about $150. The Guts is a little bit cheaper, but the wolf armored one it's super expensive, like $150 for that. Guts I think sits about 100. So with just his normal swordsman armor. So. Next up is a figure from the Queen's Blade line. This is the kind of a figure that I was kind of looking at. It jumped up like a year ago to like, you know, 15,000 yen, so $150. Now it's kind of gone down in price. It's still more expensive than its listing price. It's an older figure, about 2009. So this is from the excellent Model Core Queen's Blade EX Bandit of Wilderness, Risty. So I don't watch Queen's Blade, but I kind of was looking forward to, you know, buying this one back then. It kind of started at like 8,000 yen and then kind of rose up to like 10 or 15,000 yen, and now it's kind of dropped back down. So it's a good, if you're a big fan of Queen's Blade, I would definitely pick this up. It does sit at about 7,380 yen. It is about a little bit, I want to say about 8 to 9 inches tall also, and it looks pretty cool. So it's from Mega House. Mega House does some pretty awesome stuff, so look out for that. And like I said, it's kind of was cheaper, but now it's like a little bit higher than the listing price. But you know what? It's better than when it was like a few. Maybe this is a different version. I think there may be a more tanner version, I guess. But I remember it was pretty expensive, so. I think I maybe did talk about this figure already, but I'll put it up again anyways. It's from Mandrake. We're now switching over to Mandrake.jp, or .co.jp, I should say. This is Motoko Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell. This is the same one I have for that. I did an unboxing review for that one. This is from, what is it from again? Let me translate this page real quick. Union Creative. So this is the one I have with the triangle base. It's an awesome figure. I personally like it. I think this is just a regular version, I think so. So this is not the one with the almost disappearing feet, invisible feet that she has. So so this figure sits at about, what is it, 8,640 yen, which is about I want to say 83 dollars, which is a pretty good price. I think it's gone down in price. I think it was like, when it first came out, it was like 10,000 yen, so it's gone down in price. It does, if you go to, it doesn't show it. If you go on the bottom of the page there, you actually can see some other figures. That one is for sale too. They have like certain, how many amount. This one, I think it looks like it's a little bit cheaper, 7,500. I don't know if it has anything wrong with it. Let me go and click that real quick and see. they usually tell you like it doesn't look like it, so it's about $10 cheaper. So it's I don't know. Like I said, Mandrake usually, if they have something wrong with their figures, they usually tell you what it is. But it looks like this one doesn't have anything, so I think you're good to buy the $7,000 one too. So I'll list the. I'll do the $7,000 one, and then you could also look at the one that's 8,000. So the 8,000 one, the only difference is it's unopened. So it's probably been the 7,000 one has probably been opened already and checked and things like that. This one's probably still new figure with the seal, the tape sealed onto it. So and then last is one of my favorites, the one I've been kind of looking forward to trying to get because it's an exclusive and it's just quite expensive. This one is from Hobby Japan, Amakuni Fairy Tale. This is that line. I don't know if that's what the line is called, but this is Lucy Heartfilia. This is in her. I don't know if this is the one where she's the costume she's wearing in the. I don't want to spoil it, but it's a different costume, not the one that she's currently wearing in the beginning of the anime. This is probably her second or third getup. This one, like I said, it's exclusive, so it's a bit more expensive. 14,000 yen. This should be. Oh, it looks like it's the only one on the site. They usually have like 3 or 4 of that. This is the one I've been kind of looking forward to getting for a while now, but it's kind of still very expensive. It's sitting at Mandrake for about 14,000 yen, so about 130 or so dollars. Pretty awesome figure. I personally wanted to get it, but like I said, it's quite expensive. And it's, I don't know what to say about it. It's just expensive. But if you're a big fan of Fairy Tail, their figures usually don't go up or down, I should say. They stay at a constant rate. They actually go up more. So you gotta kind of look out for that. You might catch a few of them from other people that are trying to sell them, get rid of them, for new figures or things like that. So, but awesome figures from both AmiAmi.com and Mandrake. But anyways, that is it for today. That is it for this week, I should say, for statues and figure talk. Like I said, I'm running out of time here. I got the NFL draft to go look for. I got to prepare some food and things like that. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'll see everybody next time. This is Omega Belmont. Peace out.